Hey everybody, Britical Saiyans here. I'm Jonah.
And I'm Matt.
And we've got the red and blue for set 9.
Yeah. I don't know why you still click.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't make a huge difference to us.
It does when I'm trying to read.
Ah, good point. So yeah.
Moving on.
Like how you're giving me Jeff about this often. It's like, I broke it. It's like, don't worry, Matt, I'll fix it.
Well, actually, I didn't. I just loaded it up and it didn't work, so. I mean, I broke the mic, but I fixed that.
You broke the mic and you're like, I didn't update it. Is it fine? Anyway, so yeah. So firstly, we've got Frieza as our red leader. So his active main is once per turn, look up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 Frieza clan among them, add to your hand, then place the remaining at the bottom in any order. Ah, good old bottom of deck instead of shuffle. And then he awakens on 4 life by untapping 1 and 1. Well, untapping 1 and drawing 1. So 1.
1-1.
Yeah. I don't know why I forgot we did say it like that. I don't know why. So yeah, we got Frieza, the planet
Fleaser.
Gotta get your shots. Frieza, the planet wrecker. So it's also when he attacks, he draws a card. And then active battle, you can pay a red to choose one of your Frieza cards. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm having an L day. So yeah, choose a Frieza clan card in battle. It gains crit for duration of turn. Long week.
You probably should have read the cooler one. Okay. So we got a new cooler leader.
Woo!
So, auto, when this card attacks a leader, you draw a card. Second auto of when the power of one of your opponent's battle cards is decreased, your opponent places a top card of their deck in the drop area. So, new mill. Yay. Auto, once per turn. If it's your opponent's turn, when the power of one of your opponent's battle cards is decreased by the skill of one of your opponent's battle cards, draw one card. By one of your cards. Yeah, one of your battle cards during your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. You draw a card. When awaken, is 4 or less, draw a card, and okay, so 1-1.
Yeah.
So 1-1, and then we go to Cooler Revenge Transformed. It looks so much beefier than his brother, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So again, auto when it attacks draws a card. Wait, is the other one when it attacks the leader?
Yeah.
So it has to draw. Okay, so it has to take a leader to draw, but this one can attack anything to draw.
Yeah.
And then when the power of one of your opponent's battle cards is decreased, your opponent places a top card of a deck in the drop area. So, sort of similar like the other one, but your opponent mills instead of you drawing. And it's not one of your battle cards that has to do it, it's just when it happens. So then, auto once per turn, when the power of one of your opponent's battle cards is decreased by the skill of one of your battle cards, draw one card. So that's when that part comes in. So it basically just takes its unawakened side and copy and paste it over to this side with just slightly different wording.
So it just changes its first auto, basically.
Yeah. In a sense.
Yeah. So next we have Frieza, no introductions. So he forecasts is 20k power. He's got counter attack, so you negate the attack and play him out. His opponent is during your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost of his card in your hand by 2, so it becomes 2 drop to counter. And then active main, you pay 2 red and a blue. You choose 1 red or blue Frieza card in your hand with an energy cost of 5 and play it on top of this card. So you can play the swap one, which I think people are just going to do.
Or you can play the 5 drop from the SR, from this set. 5 drop SR.
You could play the one from this set, but
so basically, on your turn 2, you charge for your 2, and then don't do anything. Comes to your opponent's turn.
Negate any attack.
Play this out. Your turn 3, go into the 5 drop and just pick which 5 drop you want to go into.
Yeah. I feel like this is just going to get used with the swap one more because it's kind of an easier way to bring it out.
Yeah. Eh.
So next we got it's you actually.
Okay, Clan Commander Freezer. It's a 2 cost. It has to be 2 red, 15 gay power. When you play this card, you look at the top 5 cards on top of your deck. You choose up to 1 red or blue Freezer Clan card from among them. Add it to your hand and shuffle your deck.
Pretty
So
good.
2-drop searcher.
Yeah.
Instead as opposed to a 1-drop searcher.
Yeah, but you get you look at more and you get a choice in your colour, I guess. So.
Well, no, because there's 1-drops that look at top 7. There's 1-drops that look at top 3.
Yeah, but the ones that
This is the middle ground.
The ones that look at top 7 only look for like one specific thing. So, like it has to be like a green cell or something.
Yeah.
So next we've got Freezer Death's Embrace. So it's a 1-drop with 4 power. It's an SR for the set.
Yay.
Its auto is when you play this card, you draw 1. And in active battle, you can pay a red, and then you choose up to 1 of your opponent's leader cards or battle cards, and it gets minus 10,000 power for the duration of the battle. Ooh! I like this one.
I think we're both going to be battling for some of the
yeah.
Freezer clan stuff.
Yeah, I think we are. Oh well.
That's me, isn't it? Right, so you got King Cold, Imminent.
Imminent.
Thank you. Invasion. So I can't read the complicated words. So it costs 2, both are being red, 10k power, has blocker and auto. If your leader card is a red Freezer Clan card, and you choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand, so Self-Awakening. Yeah. At the end of your turn, you look at the bottom card of your deck. Yeah, okay. And if it's a red or blue Freezer Clan card that energy costs 3 or less, other than this card, play it and then shuffle it deck. Oh, so then go to the bottom, makes no difference.
Oh, yeah, because it's Freezer that puts it to the bottom, isn't it? Yeah. So you just make sure you put another Freezer Clan that isn't...
Because you put them in any order.
Yeah.
You just make sure the very bottom card is going to be a target for that.
Yeah. Which is pretty good.
Yeah.
So you can screw yourself over by shuffling beforehand, which is good. And it has to be something that isn't King Cold. So if you see a King Cold on that, you kind of have to take it out of your deck there and then.
Yeah.
So next we've got Metacooler Metallic Genesis. See, 3 costs with 15k power, and its auto is when this card attacks, choose up to 1 Freeze Clan card, when it costs 2 less from your drop area, play it with its skills negated for a duration of turn. I like that. Just because of the yellow Metacooler deck, you could just pick one of those like 2-drop cools that you can have an infinite amount of. It's like, oh no, I negate its permanent where I can have as many as I want.
Well, it depends what the revamped leader's like.
Yeah. I still feel like you'd use yellow with it.
Alright, so we got Metacooler Core Titanic Glare. I think I read, yeah. So it's a 4-drop, one of them being red, 20k power, activate main, choose 1 card in your hand or 1 big Getty star in your battle area and place it under this card. Choose up to 1 Metacooler Core card from your deck or hand other than Metacooler, this guy basically. Play it on top of this card in active mode, then shuffle your deck if you looked through it. So you can swing with him first and then evolve onto him in active and go from there.
Yeah. Unless they release a new Big Getty Star, you are going to need yellow to play it.
Yeah.
But that's alright, because you can probably get... I think you can get the SR out of that. The 7-drop from the yellow deck.
Choose up to 1 Metacooler Core.
Yeah, I think it is classed as Metacooler Core. It's annoying to remember, because like half of them are, and it's like... Hell no if I can remember it off the top of my head.
You played the deck?
Yeah, I played the deck, but like it's still... It's been a while since I've played it, and like I couldn't remember off the top like what's a core, what's not a core. It was like, is this one a core? No, but it looks like a core. Great. So yeah, anyway, we've got Chilled Pirate's Bounty. So 2-drop, 15k power. Again, you have to pay the 2 red. Permanent, if your leader is red, this card gains critical and can't be attacked by your opponent's cards. What? Auto, if you have a blue energy, when this card is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill, choose up to one of your energy and switch to active mode.
I was gonna say, why would you want to switch one of your opponents to active mode?
Yeah. But okay, so it kinda needs to be in a red-blue deck. But not bad. Gaining crit and not being able to be attacked is handy. And then yeah, if your opponent pops it with an effect, you're just like, cool, I get an energy back. So to essentially you're always going to have crit pressure.
You're always going to have 15k crit on the board.
Yeah.
Which is a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Alright, so we got Son Gohan Swift Reinforcement. So cost 4, 1 of it red, 20k power, has 2 permanents. If you have 4 or more extra cards in your drop area, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 3, so it becomes a 1 drop. Its other permanent is it can't attack the leader card, but it can attack things in active mode.
That's a fair trade.
Well, yeah, because then you could bring it out for 1 energy.
Yeah, 1 energy, 20k, and you just smack your opponent's leader would be a bit much.
Yeah.
So next we've got Super Saiyan Vegeta Blast Barrage. So 3 drop 15k power. Again, counter attack, negate and play it. Permanent, if you have 4 more X cards in your drop area and it's your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost of this card in hand by 2, so it becomes a 1 drop. And its auto is, if it's your opponent's turn, when you play this card, choose to one of your opponent's battle cards and gets minus 5,000 power for the duration of turn. That's really good. Like,
yeah.
The only trade-off is having X cards in the drop, but that's kind of what the deck focuses
That's
around.
what the Universe 7 deck does now.
Yeah, because it's the Invoker build to make use of the new keyword.
Yeah. Alright, so we got TN. It's a free cost, 2 of it being red, 10k power. Activate main, choose 2 red, and or blue. That's really annoying. Extra cards in your hand and place them in your drop area. Play this card from your hand. I'll let you go. You just put them straight in without playing them.
Yeah.
When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and it gets minus 20k power for duration of turn. Ew.
What? Whoa. I can see that going in quite a few decks. Because, like, so long as you can spare the extra cards, it's worth it. And, like, new extra cards, I think they're bouncing back from drop. Or you could just chuck something like Final Guardian and another extra card and just be like, okay, I've got Negate ready, I've got this ready, and I've got a TN that's popping something.
And it's the fact that you just bring it out without paying its energy cost as well.
Yeah. So next we've got Android 17 Spirit Vanisher. It's a 3 drop 15k, 2 cost being red. Its active main is you can choose 2 red and or blue extra cards in your hand, place them in the drop, play it from your hand. So like TN you can dump 2 red or blue extra cards to play them out. And then its auto is when this card is KO'd or KO's an opponent's battle card, choose one of your red blue mod card extra cards in your drop area or warp and add to your hand. Oh, so a way to get your extra cards back as well.
Yeah, well there would need to be.
Yeah. I think as well, a lot of this stuff, it can have the 2 red for the Universe 7, but the leaders have like Warriors of Universe 7, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, it's just a vanilla Frost. Okay.
Nice. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I've just quickly read, and this guy plays them out. So, I'll take this one. So you got Chaos Beam Frost. It's a 2 drop 15k power, 1 being red. Its active main is once per turn. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards that gets minus 5,000 power for the duration of turn, which is kind of nice. And its auto is when this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, choose up to 1 full power Frost from your deck or hand, play it, then shuffle your deck if you look through. So if your opponent removes this by skill, you play this out.
So you play the 30k vanilla.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a skillless battle card because they want us to use them.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Frost before the Storm. Yeah, one cost 4k, just red. So yeah, activate main once per turn. You pay a red, you draw a card. Okay, fair enough. Auto, when this card is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill, choose up to one Chaos Being Frost from your deck or hand, play it, show your deck. So the guy above this one.
Yeah.
That one.
So it goes from a 1-drop to a 2-drop to the 3-drop. I don't know how reliant you'd be on that chain.
You're relying on your opponent doing it by a skill.
Yeah.
So, not really.
No, because your opponent's going to be like, oh, you get a card out of it. Maybe not then.
Like, you're relying on your opponent using board wipers.
Yeah.
And you just happen to have it out.
Or them just being like, yeah, I'll kill it for you.
Yeah.
So, we got the X card now, Cease to Exist. It's a free cost, to being red. Permanent, you can activate this card's active battle from your hand without paying its energy cost. What?
It has 2 effects.
I know, but what? Active main, if your lead card is red, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and you gain minus 25 power for the duration of the turn.
That's just good for red decks anyway.
Holy,
just that effect.
Holy hell, that's a lot of power. And yeah, active battle, choose one of your leader cards or battle cards, and it gets plus 5k for the duration of battle. I don't care about the battle part, I care about the main part.
It does cost 3.
So?
So, it's got quite a cost to it, but yeah.
It's worth the trade-off.
Well, yeah, obviously, killing 2 things, that kind of power, and ignoring barrier.
25k power kills most things on the board, unless it's like Wincon or Beefy Boy. And then you could choose 2 and ignore barrier. Like, I'd almost be willing to pay the 2 just to kill something with barrier. Well, pay the 3 to just like kill thing with barrier. But yeah, you get 2. Woo.
Oh, okay. So we are Universe 7. So cost 1, activate main, choose 1. So you choose up to 1 Universe 7 card from your drop area, add to your hand. Or you choose up to 1 Universe 7 cards with an energy cost of 4 or less from your deck, add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. That's pretty good.
You could easily just get the searcher from Tournament of Power for Universe 7, just like, I'll just get this one and then I'll play it. Because it counts the Universe 7 and it still has energy cost 4 less.
Yeah.
So you could just search out your searcher.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. So next we've got Thought I Was Finished. It's a 1 cost X card, and its active main is if your lead card is a Freeze Clan card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 15,000 power for the duration of turn.
Just spot removal, which is always nice.
Yeah. I mean, in the baby deck you can play one for free. Well, in the red baby you can play one for free. Or you can just save your energy and do that one. Oh yeah, 15. Alright.
Yeah. Alright, so we got Your Mind. So cost 1 is a counterplay. So when the battle card is played, isn't it? When a battle card is played, shouldn't it be? But whatever. When the battle card is played, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, and they get minus 5k power for duration of turn.
Okay, so when something is played out, you could target it and something else, or just 2 things on the field in general.
Yeah.
Do auto still trigger if it dies?
Yes.
Yeah, I know, it's a joke, Matt. Because that was fun to deal with.
So, onto the blue stuff. This is going to be a long one.
Yeah, so we've got Android 17. So its auto is when this card attacks leader, you draw 1. Its active main is once per turn, choose 1 Universe 7 card in your hand, place it in your drop to draw a card. So you just make a trade off. And then its awaken is on 4 less, you do the 1 and 1. And it goes into 17 Universal Guardian. So again, when it attacks, draw a card, but this time it's not specifically leader. Its first active main is once per turn, you play a red and a blue. You choose up to 1 of your opponent's back cards, return it to their hand, then choose up to 1 Universe 7 card in your drop area and add it to your hand. It's not bad.
Well, the fact that it's not restrictive on what type of Universe 7 card. As long as it's Universe 7, you can just add it to your hand.
Which is pretty good.
So it's not restrictive on cost or anything.
No. And then its secondary active main is also once per turn. If there are 9 or more multicoloured extra cards and or Universe 7 cards in your drop area, this gains 5,000 power, double strike and critical for the turn.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
And it's a mixture of extra cards or multicoloured multicoloured extra cards or Universe 7.
Multicolour extra cards or Universe 7 cards.
Yeah.
So the multicolours have to be the extra cards, but it can just be not any Universe 7 card.
Yeah. Which is pretty good.
Okay, so we got Freezer Unending Onslaught. So it's a free cost, one would be in blue. What the f was that? 15k, activate battle, pay 1 blue, choose 1 red or blue Freezer clan card in your battle area other than Freezer, this guy basically, and return it to your owner's hand, play this card from your hand. Auto, choose 1 card in your hand, place it in drop area. When you play this card, choose 1 red or blue Freezer clan card in your drop area with an energy cost 5 or less and add it to your hand.
That's pretty good. Because you can bounce something that has its auto in place anyway, and then get another card out from your drop. So next we got Combo Attack Cooler. It's a free cost 15k power. It's got an active battle. You pay 1 blue, then you choose 1 red or blue Freeze Clan card in your battle area other than itself, return it to the hand, and then you play it from your hand. So as you're attacking, you can be like, I'll play Cooler out. And its auto is once per turn. When this card attacks or is attacked, choose up to 1 red-blue multicolored card in your drop area and combo with it. That's pretty good.
Free combo power.
Yeah, because you don't pay for the combo when you play it from somewhere.
Yeah, just means you can get your super combo.
Yep.
Alright, so we got King Cold Astral Tyrant. Yeah. So it's 6 cost to being blue, 25k power, dual attack, and auto. When you play this card, your opponent places 5 cards on top of their deck in a drop area. It's for the cooler mill deck.
Yeah. It's a lot of cards.
Cost 6.
Yeah, but then you just have.
And then it's a 25 dual attack beat stick.
Yeah.
Every turn after that.
Which is pretty nice. So we've got Chilled Intergalactic Marauder. It's a 1 cost with 4k power. Its auto is when this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, choose up to 1 Freeze Clan card in your hand with an edge cost of 3 or less and play it. That's really nice. And in active battle, once per turn, you can pay 3. This card gains 6,000 power for each card in your energy and triple strike for the duration of battle. That is a lot of potential power. Because like immediately off its cost, it's gaining 18k. If you just had the 3 and you paid it, you'd gain 18, which put him on 22 with triple strike. So any more beyond that is pretty good.
And 22 is an awkward number.
Yeah. Well, I think because it's 6k, you're more likely to hit an awkward number.
Yeah, but I mean, like, 1 super combo does stop it.
Depending
15 to 25, so then you'd have to combo in at least a 15 to make it more awkward.
It depends when you do it, because if your opponent hasn't awakened and you swing a 22 triple strike at them, then they've got, like, unless you don't put anything in, they've got to put quite a bit. So like, they've got to throw 15 initially, so then you just pile into it more.
Alright, so we've got Ultra Instinct Sun Goku Battle Mastery. So it costs 2, it being blue. It's got 2 autos. The first one is when you play this card from your hand, you can't play it from anywhere else to get this. So you look at the top 3 cards on top of your deck, you choose up to 1 multi-card extra card from among them, add it to your hand, and put the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order.
Top or bottom? In any order.
Oh, right, okay, sorry. I didn't see that bit, also at the bottom bit. Oh, okay, so you can stack your deck if you want to. So if you want to draw those cards, you can.
Yeah.
Or if you're like, I'll save them for later.
Which makes sense why you have to play it from hand, because if it's just you play it from wherever,
yeah,
you could just constantly stack your deck.
Yeah. And its other auto is when this card is KO'd or is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill, you choose up to one multicolour extra card in your drop area and add it to your hand. So another way to get your extra cards back.
Yeah, which is good. So next we've got Frieza Undying Emperor. It's a 2-drop 15k power. It has to be 2 blue. And its counterplay is if the battle card being played has an edge cost of 3 or less, it is returned to the owner's hand instead of being played, then play this card. So, again, it's just another like bouncing card from blue. So, it's alright.
So it's just more and more cards just that are going, I'll stop you from playing something and then I'll put something on the board.
Yeah.
There's so many of those now. It's crazy. They just keep introducing more and more and more. It's like, oh my days.
Yeah.
So it's like, do I play anything during my turn, or do I just let you play something during yours and then I respond to it and then I put something on the board that way?
Like every time my opponent has an untapped energy, I'm just like, you doing anything?
Just paranoid.
Just like, how about now?
We got Krillin Battle Mastery. So it costs 1, he's got 5k power. When you play this card, you look at top 7. Top 7. Choose up to one We Are Universe 7 Tournament of Power Arena or red/blue multicolour extra card from among them. Add to your hand.
Okay.
So We Are Universe 7 was that extra card, wasn't it?
So yeah, We Universe 7 was the red extra card that like either searched the Universe 7 or added one from drop to hand.
Oh, okay.
Tournament of Power Arena we know is the field.
Yeah.
And then obviously another way to get Invoker triggered. So at least it's
the extra cards,
yeah.
And you choose up to, so you choose one of those.
Yeah.
But it's a search of all 3, which is crazy.
Yeah. So basically Grin just searches deck for extra cards that aren't in the gates really.
Yeah.
So which is good enough.
Wait, where is the field anyway? Is it on this listing?
Yeah, it'll be.
Is it in the blue?
Yeah, it's in blue because they always do battle card extra card, don't they?
Oh yeah.
So next we got Piccolo Namekian Lineage. It's a 3-drop 15k power. It's got blocker. Permanent. If you have 4 more extra cards in your drop area, reduce the energy cost of the card in your hand by 2. So it becomes a 1-drop. And its auto is when this card is KO'd, choose one of your red-blue multicolored extra cards in your drop area and add it to your hand.
The I can't remember what card it is. I can't know what set it came in, but I think it's also when you play this card, choose up to one or up to 2 of your opponent's cards in the drop area and put them back into the deck. Or is it one of his combo things?
No, yeah, they had those in set 5 because you had like the Krillin was the yellow one. That like because they had those where you like put them in and you shot, they go to the bottom and you draw one, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but there was a way of manipulating your opponent's draw. I can't remember what card it was.
Yeah, because like I think they put them in for every colour, where it's like you chose cards and put them to the bottom.
Yeah, so those are going to be relevant against this deck.
If
they target extra cards, if they can target any card, it's fine. If they only target battle cards, it's not worth it.
Well, that's the thing. If they can target extra cards, with Invoker coming out more in the future, they'll see more play.
Yeah.
At least as a side deck piece. So, we got Master Roshi Vanilla.
Yay.
Yay.
We got Android 18 Steadfast Technique. So it costs 2, 15k power. Choose 1 extra card in your hand, place it in your drop area. When you combo this card, it gains 6k power for duration. So it's 11k combo power.
Wow. And setup.
Awkward numbers.
Bloody hell. So we've got Margin Boo, Innocent Trickster. So 2-drop 15k power, again has to be 2 blue. Its first auto is if your lead card is blue and you place this card in its owner's drop area, when your opponent's card attacks, negate the attack. Okay.
So it's a negate on the board, basically.
Yeah.
So when he's out, you can just go, I'll just sack him off to negate.
Its secondary auto is if you have a red energy, when this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, you draw 2. That's not too bad.
It's got that other auto because your opponent is going to maybe want to remove it just because they don't want you to have that negate on the board.
Yeah.
Which is what has that other auto. Well, that's the way I see it anyway, but
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Wii's Tournament Spectator. It's a 1-drop, 5k. When you play it, you just add the tournament power from your deck to your hand. No looking at top 7, no looking at top 3, whatever, you just get it straight to your hand.
Yeah. So we got Kale, Universe 6 Protector. See, 2-drop, 15k power, 2 but it has to be blue. It's also when you play this card, choose up to 1 Khalifa or Kaba in your battle area with an energy cost of 2 or less and return it to the owner's hand. And its active battle is once per turn, you can pay an energy, and this card gains 5,000 power and crit for duration of turn.
It's just to support the blue-yellow veggie deck, isn't it, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, so on to the extra cards now. We got Chaos Beam Volley, so cost 2, counterplay. So if your leader card is a Freezer Clan card, if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 3 or less, it is returned to your owner's hand instead of being played. Then your opponent places 2 cards on top of the deck in the drop area.
Just good for any freezer deck that runs blue.
Yeah. Well, it's the...
Yeah, it's to go cooler primarily.
Yeah.
But any freezer clan leader that has blue is going to use this.
Yeah, just because it's a counterplay card anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of a better alternative than like Desperate Measures. If you're running that, you'd rather just run this. Because it costs 1 extra, but you get more out of it. So next we got Barrier of Hope. So 3 cost extra cards. It's permanent. You can activate its active battle without paying cost from your hand. So kind of like cease to exist. Its active main is if your lead card is blue, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards ignoring barrier, return to your owner's hand, and then draw 2 cards. Okay. And then active battle, choose up to 1 of your lead cards or battle cards, and it gains 5,000 power for duration of battle. Okay, so I feel like they're all going to do this part.
Yeah. It's just what the activate main part is.
Yeah.
The key thing.
That's a good active main.
Getting board removal and drawing 2 cards.
Yeah, you bounce like it's not popped, you bounce it, but you can bounce a barrier card and draw 2.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, here we go.
Ugh, this card is so broken. So we got Tournament Power Reno, cost 1. Field permanent. If your leader card is Universe 7 card, negate the energy exhaust of your red/blue multicolor cards in all areas. That alone is beyond stupid.
Yeah, like the
point of energy exhaust is so it's not considered too overpowered to have a multicolored energy, and it's like, okay, I've got to limit myself for a turn.
Yeah.
And then I got this multicolored energy for next turn, which means I can pay for different things easier. Unless, of course, you got the ones that are coming for free, but that's different. They have their own separate permanent.
Yeah,
they
need something else to get rid of their energy exhaust, which is fine.
Yeah.
Because it means you either chuck one of them anyway, or you chuck something else. This, however, the only drawbacks are you have to be Universe 7, which there's plenty of leaders for that.
Yeah.
And you have to use a red-blue, which is fine, because you're not really going around in any other deck.
Yeah.
So, it's literally a case of you
and it's not
pick
just
your leader.
It's not just battle cards, it's not just extra cards, it's just...
Yeah.
Because it just says one of your red-blue multicolored cards in all areas. You negate their energy exhaust.
I wouldn't be too bothered by this if it said, like, negate the energy exhaust of your multicolored Universe 7 cards. That wouldn't bother me so much, because then it literally means it could only work with those. Because you could still...
it should be the energy exhaust of your battle cards that are red-blue multicolored cards, or your extra cards.
Yeah.
It's not just flat out negate the energy exhaust.
Yeah, because you still have those ones as well that can come in untapped, so you could just still run them anyway.
Yeah.
But you're probably not going to because of this.
Yeah, those cards, you're not going to use that in there now.
Yeah.
Because of this one card. And it's activate main. If your leader card is Universe 7 card, and you switch this card to rest mode, you look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You look at the top 3 cards on the top of your deck, then place them top or bottom in any order. Oh, okay, so you can stack your deck, basically you just gotta look at top 3. It's like, oh, okay, right, so I'll put those to the top and draw them if I want to.
Yeah.
So you're not adding anything, you're just stacking.
Which is not as bad.
No. It's the tournament that gets me. Honestly, I personally think it's just beyond a joke how powerful that is.
I feel like they could have made it a rare.
Well, it's not the rarity that's the problem. So
I feel like that would make it slightly better because it's more annoying to get.
why not just make it an SR?
Because the deck already has a bunch of them anyway. All the red and blue SRs are related to the deck, really, aren't they? So, I mean, this could function as a rare as well, because then, like, people wouldn't mind it because it looks nicer.
There may be some comments and people going, yeah, I don't agree with you on it being broken, but, you know, to each is their own, I suppose.
Yeah, like, that's your personal opinion. Like, I understand that it has to be restricted, so I'm like, it's not as bad as it could be. But I think they could have made it a little tamer as well.
Should have been a bit more restrictive.
Yeah, so I personally wouldn't say it's broken, but I'm just saying, like, it's not exactly just casual as well.
No.
So this we've covered, because we saw the,
Yeah, they revealed that already.
yeah. So that we can
And
gloss over.
I think pretty much everybody would have seen it by this point anyway, so...
Hopefully, yes. So next we got 4 power freezer, 100% overdrive. Okay. So 5 drop, 30k power. Its cost is 2 red and a blue. He has triple strike. That's obvious. And then its first auto is when this card attacks, choose all of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring Barrier, and you get minus 30k power for the duration of turn.
What?
Holy hell. When the power of one of your opponent's battle cards is decreased, your opponent places 2 cards from the top of their deck into the drop. Huh.
So not only does it kill your opponent's board, it makes them mill as well.
When would it be decreased? When? When would it be decreased?
You're failing with that stop.
I don't care. I don't care.
This one is just, it negates the energy exhaust.
That has more to it.
Oh, nobody cares about the autos. When his card attacks, you choose up to one of your opponent's leader cards or battle cards, gets minus 5k power for the duration of turn. Oh, battle, sorry. They always have a really nice auto, those cards. It's like you have to do the trade-off.
Yeah.
That's what makes them really good.
Yeah, because it's like the 17 one for green and blue actually has like a combo killing deck that revolves around you actually playing it out.
Yeah.
With like combo kill and laser, but at the same time it's like you need to charge this. So I was watching someone do his deck profile like on about the 2, I was like, so how did you want to play out? Because that's once per like game. Combo kill is just whenever.
Well, you just play the 1 out, don't you, and charge the rest.
Well, they said like you play 2, maybe 3 at a push, just to get the effect going. So yeah, anyway, we got Cooler Tyrannical Assault. It's a 5 drop, 20k power. It has double strike, arrival for red blue by paying 1 red. Ooh, I like that. Energy exhaust, and then auto is when you play this card, your opponent places the top card of their deck into a drop. Then choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring Barrier, and you get minus 10k power for the duration of turn. That's tamer because you can do it on arrival, which is fine.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason why it's got that type of wording to it, because it can be on arrival.
I just thought that it's going to be covered in a second, but like the new super combo makes like stuff like this easier to play out.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? They didn't think that through, did they?
I think they did. They're just like, we don't care at this point.
Well, no, it's because it's you can only use that new super combo during your opponent's turn. Well, for the effect anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll see in a minute, guys. So we got Ultra Instinct, Sun Goku, Energy Explosion. So cost 6, 2 of it red, the rest of it being blue. It's got, is that 35k power? Yes, it is. So it's Energy Exhaust, obviously, Invoker. So I'll just read this bit out just because. So just in case, like, it's
Yeah.
best to. So it says, when paying the energy cost of your for a red/blue multicolored extra card, you may switch one red/blue multicolored card energy to rest mode instead. So you can pay a multicolored energy in your energy area as opposed to paying its full cost.
Yeah.
So you pay one effect instead of like 3 or whatever. But
So-
you're tapping out one of your multicolored ones to do it.
So you pay a multicolor of the same type to play it out, but you have to have an invoker out, which is fine.
Yeah, you have to have something that's got invoker ability. So he does.
Which obviously he needs to because he's the big guy.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway.
So then you got auto. You choose 3 of your energy and place them in your owner's drop area. Right. I know that first bit sounds like what? Why? But then yeah. So when you play this card from your hand, you choose up to 3 cards from your drop area and negate the energy exhaust and place them in your energy area.
Yeah.
Basically. So although the field kind of makes that last bit redundant, but you know,
there might be a time.
You have to have the field out anyway, so you kind of got to see it. But still, this negates energy exhaust anyway. So you're basically going to kill off 3 of your multicolor things and then bring them back, just so the energy exhaust doesn't trigger.
And you can still do invoker afterwards as well.
Yeah, and the fact that you're effectively paying 3 to bring this guy out.
Yeah.
So
that was the main thing when you were telling me about this at first. It was like, okay, kill 3, carry on, and he was like, yeah, you get 3 back. So okay, so you pay 3.
yeah, you got to get to 6, pay the 6, but you're effectively paying 3.
Yeah.
And then having 3 energy back open is nuts.
3 multicolor back open.
Well, it depends which energy you get rid of. It doesn't specify what energy to remove, but my suggestion would be multicolours, obviously.
Well, you're most going to have multicolored in there anyway, and then because it gets rid of that energy exhaust, it doesn't matter if you pay it.
Yeah.
So, if you're on 6, then
you got to tap 6 to bring this out anyway.
Yeah.
And then you got auto once per turn when one of your cards deals damage to your opponent. When one of your cards deals damage to your opponent, deal 1 additional damage to your opponent.
That's nasty. That part is pretty nasty.
I'll be overthinking it. Because I'm just thinking, like, if your opponent takes a life off an attack, does that class as dealing damage?
Well, yeah. Because you're not...
Or is it meant to be off a skill that's deal damage?
It doesn't say a skill. It just says when one of your cards deals damage. So I think an attack
I'm trying to think of the term to deal damage, whether it's... I'm just overthinking it, and it does... dealing 1 damage is when your opponent takes a life off a battle, off an attack.
The thing that...
Or is it only relevant when a card ability says deal 1 damage?
See, like, if it's only on ability, that's fine. But then again, like, it's a 6-drop, so if it just does it whenever, then it's understandable. The thing that I'm, like, wholly, like, held about is that if you hit your opponent with a triple strike, and then that goes off, you're just like, and quad strike you.
Yeah. It's pretty dumb.
So, next we got Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Inspired Technique. It's a 3-drop with 19k power, 1 red and 2 blue. And this guy just has a bunch of keywords. So he has Barrier, Deflect,
which is already done.
Yeah, Energy Exhaust, and Invoker. So again, you can use him to tap a multicolored energy to play a multicolored battle card. Extra card. Yeah. I almost got it.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Right, is this freezer or freezer?
Some big fridge.
So we got Golden Freezer, Sovereign
Technique.
Yeah, they're Sovereign. I was just double checking. So it's a free cost, 1 red, 1 blue, 20k power, energy exhaust, invoker. Auto, if your leader card is a Universe 7 card, when you play this card, you look at the top 5 cards on top of your deck, choose up to 1 red, blue, multicolor, extra card from among them, add it to your hand, then place the remaining cards at the top or bottom of your deck in any order. Yeah.
Pretty good.
More search power.
Yeah.
More stacking.
So next we got Beerus Divine Obliterator.
So every colour combination is going to get these now.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
Although they're introducing it in this set, so I don't know what they're going to do about the previous ones.
They might just get introduced, or they'll be in the following set. Maybe.
Set 10's the start of the new block.
Yeah, they could still add it in because it's like we haven't done it before.
True.
So yes, it's a 2-drop 10k power.
It's a super combo.
Yep, it's a super combo with energy exhaust, and its auto is if your lead card is red or blue and it's your opponent's turn. When you combo with this card from your hand, choose one of your red or blue multicolored energy and switch to active mode. So yeah, your red and blue arrival just got a whole lot easier because, ta-da, it comes back.
Yeah, and it's a straight up 10k combo.
Yeah.
So.
Which is why it's good with this cooler, because you just combo that, get the energy back, pay for cooler. You could tap out and still bring him out, which is good.
Yeah. Alright, so we got Tyranny's Cost. Yeah, so cost 2, 1 red, 1 blue, has energy exhaust and an activate main. You draw 2 cards. If your opponent has 11 or more cards in their hand, they choose cards in their hand and shuffle them into their deck until they have 10 cards in their hand. Which, yes, because people's hands are just ridiculous these days.
Yeah.
Anything that does any form of hand destruction is just fantastic.
Yeah, and it's putting them in the deck, which can be as annoying because if they've stacked the deck or they need it in their hand to do something with. It's like, well, I don't want to put it in your drop because you could still benefit from that, so I'm just going to make lose it, which is fine.
But it's hang on, go back up to it a second. So they got
if they have
shuffle
until they have 10.
Until they have 10. Okay, so they just basically choose what they want.
Yeah.
It's not you choose at random until your opponent has 10, which I feel like would be better. But
the fact that your opponent has to have that many cards in hand is kind of.
Which can happen.
Yeah.
Like, there's.
I think that's the idea. Is like it can still hurt your opponent because if they need a lot of their cards in hand to survive your turn anyway.
Yeah.
So next we got Emperor's Death Beam. It's a 3 cost, 2 red and 1 blue. Has energy exhaust. Its active main / battle is choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring Barrier, and it gets minus 30k power for the duration of the turn. Holy hell. And its active main is send this card from your drop to your warp. Look at the top card of your deck. If it's a multi-card card, extra card, you may add it to your hand, otherwise place it on top of your deck. That's just good.
So much minus. Oh, great. An SR counterplay card. So we got Royal. I'm not even going to try. So it's a 4 cost, 2 red, 2 blue. It's energy exhaust, counterplay. If your leader card is a Universe 7 card, if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 8 or less, it is placed in the owner's placed at the bottom of the owner's deck instead of being played. Oh, that's quite horrible. Activate main. Send this card from your drop area to your warp. Look at the top 7. Look at the top card of your deck. If it is a multicolor extra card, you may add that to your hand. Otherwise, place it on top of your deck. Yeah.
The cost for to remove an 8 or less is okay because you have to be Universe 7 as well.
Yes.
And you have to outright pay the fall unless you've got an Invoker. But chances are.
Yeah, but you'll have an Invoker. The deck's built around it.
Yeah.
But also the fact that it's like the whole stack in your deck thing, like, really matters in that deck.
Yeah.
You gotta think ahead quite a bit.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going against Cooler and they're gonna mill you.
You gotta think. Yeah, you gotta plan around potential mill as well. Depending on your matchup, you gotta plan around that as well.
Yeah.
Which is difficult. So the last card is another SR X card. It's Catastrophic Blow.
So many SRs for this deck.
Yeah. It's 5 costs, so 3 red, 2 blue. Energy exhaust. Its first active main is if you have a red, blue, multicolored Son Goku card in play and there are no battle cards in your battle area, deal 1 damage to your opponent.
And then its effect will deal enough damage.
Yeah. And then active main, you send this from your drop to your warp. Look at the top card of your deck. If it's a multi-card extra card, add to your hand. Otherwise, put it back on top.
See, that's what I was on about dealing damage.
Yeah. So yeah, that's another way.
Whether its effect will only trigger when things like that deal a damage.
Yeah.
Because
I think it's just at any point if they take a damage.
Yeah.
It happens.
It's more of like what dealing one, because I always forget little things like that in card games. It's like dealing 1 damage, is that just when an effect says deal 1 damage, or is it an effect, or is it in effect if your opponent just takes damage from an attack?
Yeah.
Just little things like that I keep forgetting.
It's awkward because like one thing will, like, because it can change depending on the cards as well. So.
Cool. Right, that's it, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching this potential long ass video. I don't know how long it was on for.
Quite a while. So
we're so sorry, it's a lot to cover.
Yeah.
And of course we talked about them a bit. So but honestly, thank you very much for watching, guys. You made it to the end, you're wonderful. Leave any thoughts in the comments, please. We always like to see them, and obviously I like to hear your feedback on the cards, and then obviously we like to talk to you guys and get a bit of a discussion going if we can. And
yeah, I think it gets us thinking about it as well sometimes. Like, we've read the comments and been like, didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So
basically. Well, yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. So bye bye.
Bye.